Hollywood. So good to have you on board with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Oates in here. Greg, you look at the marquee, and it's a lot of offensive stars here. I'm looking at the other side. Defenses better show up here if you want to walk out with a win.
Yeah, I think the burden, of course, lies on the players, particularly the players in the secondaries of both of these teams. They're going to have moments where they've got to win one-on-one, as you said, against some of the top offensive skill players in the league. But I also feel like there's a lot on the shoulders of this defensive coordinator. Can you change up coverages, change up looks, make it difficult pre- and post-snap, not only on these wide receivers and skill players, but also on the guy with the ball in his hand, calling the shots, playing quarterback.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20. A big play for Minnesota. 42 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. He'll drop to throw. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Jones now on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go.
Now a give, but here comes a reverse. And a good run there on 2nd down. A pickup of 7. It'll bring up 3rd and 3. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got his receiver. It's Jones. They gain 18 yards on that one. It's good for a Charger first down. Here's a first carry for their running back. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. 2nd down and 8. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Jones motioning here. Back to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And now flags fly as a gain of about 4 could be negated. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Following the penalty, they'll run it. This defense all over this and they get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Speed on blue. Cut, cut.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And that'll set up 4th down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Now they'll set up to throw. That is hard. Down the field. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown Chargers. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. We're back in Southern California in a moment. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one taken at the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Slot man in motion right. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's caught by McCaffrey. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
They'll look to throw. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch. In motion, it's Jefferson. Now, faking the give, looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And the Chargers are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. I mean, you're not going to get away with it at this level.
And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13.
Ready.
They'll go right back to Connor. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Here's a give up the middle, Connor. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 46-yard line.
Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A huge play just before the half. It's a gain of 34. Out of the gun, and they'll run it with Connor. And he's in! James Conner. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First and 10. In motion, it's Jefferson. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to try it here again. That's caught! And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Jones now on the return. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
Good drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
A gain there of 16 yards. First down, LA.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Back to the air one more time. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, LA.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And Great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. That one into the hands of Jefferson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. In motion, it's Jefferson. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. And a critical tackle there. They're getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end.
Chargers 21, Vikings 14.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll start this drive on the ground, and it's Connor. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. To the sideline and intercepted.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming.
And that is intercepted by Denzel Ward. And the Chargers are going to get the football at their own 23.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On first down, the drive begins with Connor. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the handoff, heading left, it's Connor. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Now this time, they'll look to throw. A throw right side is intercepted.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And this is taken in by the defense.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
They'll go again here to Connor. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He'll try to work the screen with Connor. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. They'll run out of the gun, and this is Connor. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Quentin Johnston, touchdown Chargers. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Chargers have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. He'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here comes second down. McCaffrey. Now a loose football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football, get on it to keep possession. They'll drop to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field.
In these critical moments in the game, like, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look, and they were ready, and they took him away.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. On the handoff, it's Connor. Just a short pickup down inside the 30.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. That'll be caught left side. It's Goddard. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This is fielded inside the 5. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. The clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
He's going to air this one out for Jones. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat
Good game.
keepers. This ball game is over. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Chargers are winners here as we say so long from SoFi.